Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 208 AV. This is a mill finish aluminum residential style fixed top threshold is what this is called. I've also seen it used as a door bottom as well. Very common to see it installed that way underneath the door. It has been installed certainly as a threshold where your door would literally sit right over the top of this. People like this because it's, all but concealed when the door is closed, and where people will use it as a threshold will be, you'll have a enclosed porch on the back of a house that is not heated, and then there's the wooden door that goes to the kitchen of the home, and what the client wants is something that you're not going to really see whatsoever at all, but still there's a need to weather seal that opening because the porch is not heated. I've also sold this to folks who have used it as an astragal, and it's not uncommon to be used as an astragal as well. So a variety of applications you'll certainly see this installed. This is going to be available in different finishes as well, dark bronze, certainly gold anodized as well. This is very commonly seen in residential applications, unless of course it's being used as an astragal, then in that case I'll commonly see it last time I sold it as an astragal was going to a church, and they simply needed to close off an excessive gap between the two doors, and this door bottom or threshold fit the bill perfectly. There's an image below this video showing everything important dimensionally about the item, and let's go over that now. It's 1 3/8 as you can see from that image and from the tape measure. It's 1/2 inch, and that's the real critical dimension. How much room do you have to account for this? And that's 1/2 inch. Okay, so if you're going to be using it in any of those instances, you're probably going to want to have about 7/16 of an inch undercut or gap, so that you've got just enough contact, okay, between the other surface and the surface of this material. Okay. So the 208 is representative of this profile, of what this is. The A means that the aluminum is in a mill finish, and the V stands for the fact that the seal material is vinyl, a typical builder's caliber sort of material. It includes screws and is available in several different lengths on the website, everywhere from 2 foot to 8 foot. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces, and simply indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. The reasoning is if you had to take this 48-inch piece and cut it down to say 42-inch, you'd eliminate that first slotted hole that's here. And by the way, you would remove this seal, and what I would do is I would remove just half of it. Generally the other side ends up coming out anyway, but the fact of the matter is you'll remove that to get access to where the screw hole is, okay, and then you will reinsert this, and it's rather easy. You'll get one end tucked in, and you'll simply tuck the other side in. Vinyl's not difficult to work with at all, but the point of the matter is if you had to take this and cut it down to 42-inch, you'd eliminate that slotted hole. Well, that slotted hole is really nice to have from the factory, regardless of it being a sweep, a threshold, an astragal, and that's because it will allow you to laterally tailor the exact installation of how this is being used, and especially as an astragal, that's important. The fact of the matter is it will account for a lot of field conditions that would be otherwise difficult. If it's an astragal, that the jambs of the frame may not be perfectly plumb, okay, and you might need to tug the unit in or out a little bit. If it is a sill, well, it's really the condition of those jambs. It doesn't allow you to account for a sill that's not level, but it will if the jambs aren't plumb. It'll also help account for a Mistryl hole. So if you're pre-drilling the screw holes, that drill bit has a tendency to walk a little bit before it pierces in if you've not used a center punch. So that slotted hole will help account for a Mistryl hole as well as a frame that may not be plumb as well. And if it's a door sweep, that's really important as well. You want to be able to have this exactly positioned underneath the door, precisely where you want it to be. Uh, it's not difficult, of course, to account for the fact that if you cut it down, you'd be missing this hole. But if you ordered a custom length, we'll not only locate that first slotted hole at the proper distance from the edge, but the proper center to center as well. The name Pemko is synonymous with all things weather stripping related. They have a comprehensive offering of commercial weather stripping and residential weather stripping as well. Material made of aluminum like this, stainless steel, and architectural bronze. They also have a comprehensive offering of aluminum continuous geared hinges and sliding door hardware as well. If you have any questions on the Pemko number 208 AV, this is a residential fixed top vinyl threshold or astragal or door bottom, or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.